Every once in a while, Mercedes-Maybach builds something that doesn't just sit in the garage. It defines what ultimate luxury means for an entire generation. The 2026 Mythos SL isn't about numbers or bragging rights. It's about presence, the kind of car you see once and never forget. Here on Carz Hub, we've seen plenty of grand tours that promise comfort and speed. But the Mythos SL goes beyond that. It's Maybach's return to hand-built craftsmanship, wrapped around the soul of a modern Mercedes-Benz SL. Designed for those who see driving as a private moment of art, this new Roadster speaks directly to a small circle of owners who measure value in legacy, not mileage. At first glance, the Mythos SL commands respect. Its proportions are deliberate. A long, sculpted hood flowing into a low, elegant rear deck. Mercedes kept the classic Roadster silhouette, but removed the rear seats, making it a true two-seater with perfect balance. The chrome waterfall grille, the polished Maybach crest, and that flawless two-tone paint, each detail feels hand-signed rather than factory-stamped. What really stands out is the paintwork. Maybach's artisans layer multiple coats of lacquer by hand, creating a mirror finish that changes character under shifting light. The 22-inch forged alloys, polished exhaust surrounds, and that subtle Maybach script across the tail remind you. This is craftsmanship on display, not just engineering. Open the frameless doors and step into what feels more like a grand touring yacht than a car. Every inch of the cabin has been touched by human hands. The quilted Nappa leather, the rose gold accents, the soft ambient lighting that glows like candlelight after dusk. Mercedes didn't just redesign the SL interior, they reimagined it. The seats heat, cool, and massage in multiple patterns. Even the headrests are warmed for open-top drives in cold weather. Between the seats sits a Maybach-engraved champagne compartment, complete with flutes and chilled storage. It's indulgent, but in the most tasteful way. Front and center is a large portrait OLED screen powered by the latest MBUX system. The interface has a special Maybach mode, softening colors and animations to create a calm, elegant atmosphere. Audio comes from a Burmester 4D surround setup that literally sends vibrations through the seats, turning classical music into a physical experience. Under the hood lives a 6.0-liter twin-turbocharged V12, hand-built as tradition demands. It produces about 621 horsepower and 738 pound-feet of torque, distributed through Mercedes' 4MATIC Plus all-wheel drive system. The numbers matter less than the sensation. Smooth, uninterrupted power that feels endless. What sets the Mythos SL apart is how it moves. Air suspension reads the road surface 1,000 times per second, adjusting in real time. In Maybach mode, it glides like a yacht, soft, serene, and nearly silent. Switch to sport, and the big V12 sharpens its voice, the chassis lowers, and steering becomes precise enough to surprise even long-time drivers. Maybach isn't building many. Fewer than 250 cars are expected worldwide, each offered only to pre-selected clients who already own Maybachs or historic Mercedes models. Price? Easily above $500,000, with bespoke commissions likely climbing past $650,000. In that territory, it sits among legends like the Rolls-Royce Boattail and Bentley Bacalar. But beyond exclusivity, the Mythos SL signals something larger. Mercedes-Maybach returning to its roots as a coach builder, a brand that builds objects meant not for everyday roads, but for history books. So here's the question. If you had the chance, would you choose the Mythos SL over a Rolls-Royce Dawn or Bentley Continental GTC? Tell us below what this kind of craftsmanship means to you. Is it art or is it excess? For more calm, expert deep dives into the world of luxury and performance vehicles, subscribe to Carz Hub and join our growing community of enthusiasts who appreciate cars built not just to move, but to move you.